Hi, how are you? Like I said, I tried to talk it through. Chris, are you still in this?
Everything is already in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Welcome to Lockport Township High School for the 2023 graduation commencement ceremony. My name is John Greenan, principal of East Campus, and it is my privilege to be the first to welcome you here today to share in this celebration. Today, we gather together to celebrate the accomplishments of our senior students and to wish them well as they begin the next step with their future. In order to maintain the importance and dignity of today's ceremony, I ask for your cooperation with the following. In the event we need to evacuate Porter Stadium and relocate inside, the graduates will first proceed to the field house through the field house side door up the hill. We will then dismiss our guests in an orderly fashion. Guests sitting on the field and on the home side bleachers will be directed to door 1, which is our Community Wellness Center entrance, and door 53, which is the door up the steps near the visitor side entrance of Porter Stadium. Guests sitting on the visitor side will be directed up the ramp by the side of the bleachers and to the field house garage door. Please follow instructions from our staff and Lockport Police to various hallways and areas throughout the building. We have police presence throughout Porter Stadium, as well as an emergency medical team to ensure your safety and respond in case of an emergency. Water is available on both sides of the bleachers and behind where the graduates will be sitting near the guest area on the field. Our LTHS drone will fly at a distance from Porter Stadium near the track on the south side of the field by the scoreboard to provide aerial footage and video. Smoking is prohibited on school grounds. Please remain seated to allow everyone to see the graduates walk across the stage. Flowers and other gifts may be given to the graduates only after the ceremony is concluded. Please refrain from disrupting the ceremony through the use of noisemakers and outbursts. Please hold all applause and cheers until all graduates have been announced. It is important that we hear each graduate's name when being announced. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask that you remain in your seats until all graduates have left Porter Stadium. Parents and guests are asked to leave Porter Stadium and meet the graduates outside the building after the graduates pick up their diploma. There are photo opportunities set up starting near the Community Wellness Center to the auditorium. Adhering to these expectations will allow the ceremony to proceed at a comfortable pace and will ensure all students receive the recognition they deserve. To everyone, thank you for sharing this day with us, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony. Welcome to the 114th annual commencement ceremony of Lockport Township High School. Please welcome the Lockport Township High School Board of Education, Administration, and members of the faculty and staff. The processional music will be played by our LTHS band. parents, and guests, it is my honor to present to you the 114th graduating class of Lockport Township High School, the class of 2023. Parents and guests, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by senior members of the LTHS choir.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flags with clouds bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to acknowledge any veterans who have served our United States military to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. In addition, any graduate that will be entering the military service, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome and introduce our honored guests. Dr. Robert McBride Jr., Superintendent of LTHS District 205. Ms. Ann Lopez Caneva, LTHS Board of Education President. Dr. Veronica Shaw, LTHS Board of Education Vice President. Dr. Sandra Shimon Rogers, LTHS Board of Education Secretary. Mr. Zion Navarra, LTHS Board of Education Member. Dr. Lori Cristofero, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. Mr. Tony Kandari, Assistant Superintendent of Personnel. Dr. Angela Huntington, Assistant Superintendent for Student Services. Dr. Carrie Green, Principal, Central Campus. Ms. Stephanie Croy, Director of Business Services. Ms. Jeanette Castillo, Director of Public Relations. Ms. Angela Adolph, Director of Development and Foundation. In addition to our honored guests, please join me in thanking the following staff for their contributions to LTHS and for their participation in this 114th graduation ceremony. Will the following individuals please stand to be recognized? Our assistant principals at East and Central campuses, Dr. Jennifer Webb-Ray, Mr. Matt Bartley, and for the final time, as she is retiring, Ms. Patricia Sermon. In addition to all faculty and staff, please stand to be recognized as well. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our graduation speaker, Ashley Vondra. Throughout Ashley's time at Lockport, she has dedicated her time to challenging herself by taking AP classes, providing tutoring to other students, and volunteering in her community to help others. Throughout her classes and with the help of her teachers, Ashley found a love for science and healthcare. Her plans after graduation from LTHS is to attend Grand Valley State University, where she plans to major in biology on a pre-optometry track. Pursuing a career in optometry allows her to fulfill her passion for helping others. Ashley's lifelong goal has always been to make a positive impact and to bring a smile to people's faces. Please welcome our graduation speaker, Ashley Vondra.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ashley Vondra, and it is my honor to stand before you today as we flip the page from the end of one chapter to the beginning of the next. For 4 years, each Sunday during the school year, I've listened to Dr. Green and begin the weekly rundown in a way that no one can forget. So I thought it would be iconic to start one of the final messages you'll hear with just that. Good afternoon, and Porters and Porter families. Happy graduation day. 4 years ago, on August 14th, 2019, Lockport's class of 2023 entered the doors of the Freshman Center with little knowledge on how this school would sculpt us into who we are today. Over the course of those 4 years, we've attended sporting events, slept through online classes, crammed for tests, made new friends and left a few behind. We've complained about a few tests, most of which were studied for in Compass, but most importantly, we've learned what it means to be a porter. A porter is someone who cheers a little louder than anyone else, someone who gets knocked down over and over again but gets right back up. Now that I think about it, a porter is someone who's scared to give a presentation in front of the class but gets in front of their entire grade to give a speech to everyone. In reality, a porter is a winner. Those of you who know me know that my ambition is to make a positive difference in people's lives. Being at school gave me the opportunity to put a smile on someone's face, even if I wasn't feeling the best. I've made all of my closest friends here at Lockport, and I've learned that common goals make lifelong friends. In the crowd, I see future engineers, educators, doctors, writers, electricians, architects. I see people from different towns, people who like different things, people who read different books and listen to different music. In front of me here today, I see porters. Look around. The people around you were once people you didn't know. Whether it be from sports teams, clubs, or even through another friendship, we've created a sense of community here at our school. No matter what we do beyond this point, we'll always be part of that community. We're porters, and some of you have taken that to the next level. Some of us have excelled in academic competitions, participated in high-level music or drama, and won athletic championships. Some of you, like me, wish you participated in a bit more, but tomorrow's a new day. There's plenty more opportunities to meet new friends and join more activities. Looking back, I am proud of the person I grew into at Lockport. Sure, I learned things like how to analyze a passage or how to take a derivative. But I also learned what it means to be part of a good community where you're able to feel pride and togetherness. And I don't think I would have gotten an experience like this anywhere else. No matter where we go after today, we will still be porters, because once a porter, always a porter. So as you go forth and you merge with a new community, remember the connection you had with your peers here too. And also, look back at how patient you had to be while leaving the parking lot after school, because we don't have to do that anymore. Congratulations, class of 2023, we made it. And as always, go Porters!
Thank you, Ashley. Presenting the class of 23 special awards will be Dr. Carrie Green, the principal of Central Campus.
Good afternoon. The first award to be presented will be for 4 years of perfect attendance. Will the following students please come forward to receive their awards? Nathaniel Lee Ariant. Troy Demetrios Karunzos. Corey Douglas Potempa. and Besnick Shipai. Congratulations to our 4 years of perfect attendance. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, you're good.
The next set of awards are presented to those students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 for all their years in high school. Will the following students please come forward to accept their awards? William Anthony Adolph. Matthew Robert Brozovich. Abigail Helena Buds. Brianna Itzel Calavello. Shaw James Carlson. William Peter Garrett. Zachary Nathan Kofira. Zachariah Warren Kozer. Adam Tadeusz Labuda. David Francis Markusek. Carolina McCulloch. Emily Ann Eloise Mowry. Corey Douglas Potempa. And Hunter Francis Sefcik. Congratulations to our regular 4.0 GPA for all 4 years. Thank you, everyone. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Robin McBride, our Superintendent of LTHS, who will present the class of 2023.
Boy, that wind helps. Thank you for hanging in there in the heat. Thank you, Dr. Green. And on behalf of the Lockport Township High School District 205 Board of Education, Ann Lopez Caneva, Veronica Shaw, Sandra Shimon Rogers, and Zion Navarro, your volunteer board members who represent you and put hours into every class that graduates. I would like to thank all of you for being here. And I would especially like to thank Dr. Carrie Green, Dr. Greenan, Dr. Jennifer Webb-Ray, Mr. Matt Bartley, and Mrs. Trish Sermon for your extraordinary building leadership this year and the 4 years that these students journeyed. Additionally, my sincere gratitude goes out to the support staff members who organized many of the details today, especially Jatan Matlock, her colleagues Christine Mildice, and Jody Rigoni, and all the people that you see that are working today. Also, if you simply look around, every detail of today's commencement is possible because of the hard work of our facilities staff under the leadership of Mr. William Thompson. Thank you to our grounds, custodial, and maintenance staff members. Finally, you would not hear me or see any of us on the live stream if not for the work of our public relations and technology departments. In particular, I would like to thank Mr. Eric Slager and Mr. Jeff Crone. And then a final thank you. There will be two individuals who will be reading names. They do an amazing job. It's so important. Julie DeCare, April Kine. Outstanding. Can you give all those people a big round of applause? This morning I was out at Flink Field and I conducted an informal survey where something rare happened. In these divided times, we had 100% of the respondents answered the same way. Keep it brief, Dr. McBride, due to the heat. I agree, I'm in this black robe, so I will. But before I certify the class of 2023 and present its members to our board president, Ann Lopez Caneva, I have three brief things to offer to everyone here. A thank you, a list of acknowledgments, and a gesture. First, a simple thank you. The class of 2023 is historic and unique because it survived and thrived in the midst of a global, national, and state crisis. As Ashley mentioned, these porters began high school in the before times in August 2019. They have a special place in my heart because I started at Lockport Township High School District 205 at the same time they started high school. In their freshman year, their world changed in March 2020. Much of their high school experience was shadowed by a health crisis, and today they graduate just weeks after every institution has declared that crisis over. And yet they excelled despite the shadow the COVID-19 pandemic cast on them. The presence of all of these graduates testifies to their resilience. So I would like to simply say thank you to each of you for defying expectations and showing a key thing in life: responsibility to your families, to your community, but most importantly, to yourself to make it to this moment. You finished high school in what history will regard as a perilous time. Second, a list of accomplishments. Mrs. Lopez Caneva, it is important to acknowledge what this class accomplished in spite of the circumstances around them. And in truth, they defied those circumstances. They came to school. They maintained a 96% attendance rate, maybe with the exception of the last few weeks, even as their peers across the country didn't. And that's a fact. In front of you are Eagle Scouts, state-recognized actors, over 120 Illinois State Scholars, first, second, and third place winners in state-level design, architectural, and engineering competition, state-level winners in Skills USA and IDEA, national-level advanced placement scholars, competitors who advanced in state and national robotics competitions. They're all-state musicians in band and choir. They're members of Illinois' top-ranked a cappella choir, National Hispanic Recognition Award winners, and National Merit Commended students. Members of our state championship Winter Guard are seated here with you. They represent IHSA state place finishers and medalists as individuals in cheerleading and boys and girls wrestling, as well as state place finishers, that's right, in boys and girls powerlifting, and of course, another state championship in girls bowling. The class of 23 also has an All-American, a very, very rare honor in girls soccer, Bella Diorio. That's right. And finally, what more can I say about softball and baseball athletes here? Their grit and determination this past week represents all of these graduates in terms of the resilience and toughness of the class of 2023. I mentioned baseball and softball not to separate those athletes from you, but to indicate they represent you and who you are. To our friends at Marist High School, I say, bring it. We will see you Monday afternoon for softball. Finally, a gesture that I was reminded of by Dr. Cristofero in our outstanding Japanese program. They both recently reminded me that many, many years ago, I had the honor of participating in a Fulbright program in Japan. To work and live in Japan, I had to learn how to bow. For an American, bowing does not come easy or naturally. In Japan, a bow is as common as a handshake. But bowing is different in that it symbolizes that how one person greets another is by humbling oneself as an expression of connection. There are three main ways to bow. There's a simple, common head bob for everyday greetings. There's a deep bow from the waist for very formal occasions. There's a rare bow. When in moments where words cannot adequately express thanks to people or acknowledgement of their accomplishments, you just don't have the words. A person of authority is expected to bow on the ground from the lowest point, the most humbled place, and extend that bow to those who have endured, achieved, and served. Thank goodness I still have the knees to do it. I also would like to present to the Board of Education, the parents here and the community assembled before you. These graduates are evidence that their parents never gave up. They never stopped supporting their students. They showed up, they believed in their children. They brought them to this moment despite the challenges of parenting. So it is with great pleasure and honor that I certify the graduates assembled here at the 114th Lockport Township High School, District 205 Commencement, that they have completed all of the graduation requirements of this Board of Education and the state of Illinois. I am proud to present them now to the Board of Education and to you, Mrs. Lopez-Caniva. Please give them a big round of applause.
Thank you, Dr. McBride. On behalf of the Board of Education, good afternoon, honored guests, family, friends, faculty, and especially the graduation class of 2023. I'm very happy today because for the first time in 3 years, we finally have the whole graduating class together in person and in one ceremony. Class of 2023, I am very honored to stand before you. This day is about you and your accomplishments and your hard work. This day is about the sacrifices you have made to get where you are. It's being realized today as you cross the stage and receive your diploma. This year's graduates deserve all the accolades they will be getting, but so do their parents. It is no secret that the academic success of our graduates is directly tied to the contribution of their parents. On this graduation day, parents should not be forgotten for the role they played in helping them realize their goals, for the personal sacrifices they made, and for the support they gave. Parents, we thank you and we honor you with this standing ovation and applause. Graduates, we are excited to celebrate the numerous academic, artistic, athletic, and personal achievements your class has accomplished. These last 4 years, you have shown more than ever your ability to remain excellent despite what has been thrown at you. You have experienced the worst global pandemic in a century, the highest inflation since the 1980s, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, nationwide tragedies, and political unrest. One can say our world is a hot mess, but it is our world, and it can be made better, and that the unfinished work of perfecting our world falls to each of us. I hope that you will take up that work, righting the wrongs that you see. Don't underestimate your ability to change things. Some things should not change, though. One of them is to be honest and straightforward in life. Another thing that shouldn't change is your friendships. Your time here will not be remembered by your grades, popularity, likes, or favorites, but by the relationships of your fellow classmates. The kind of person you were. Your friends were with you during the good times and the bad times. Hopefully, you will remain friends for life. You began high school as children, and now you are leaving as young adults. You completed your education here at LTHS that will serve as a platform to launch yourselves into your futures. Some of you will go to college or vocational school, others straight into the workforce, others will join the military. I thank you for this. But each of you will travel your own path. Graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. While it is your journey, I hope to impart some words of wisdom to you today. No matter where you go or what you do, there will be challenges ahead of you. Meet those challenges straight on, with your head held high and your heart wide open. It's not enough to simply try to get by in life. That doesn't move the world forward. I strongly believe that the skills and knowledge we have imparted in you, you will overcome those challenges. Don't be afraid to take advantage of every opportunity to learn and to grow and to take a meaningful stand against injustices and oppression. Be selfless when it comes to love. Our world needs more compassion and kindness, especially now. The late Princess Diana said, "Show that you care and value every person with random acts of kindness without expectation of a reward." Finally, I wish every single one of you success and happiness in every endeavor you choose to pursue. I know that you have so much to offer to the world. I encourage you to be fearless and to pursue of what you define success and happiness. As Ashley Vondra said, a porter is a winner. We hope that as former students, you will join the LTHS alumni and stay connected no matter where life takes you in the years ahead. On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations to all of you, and I wish you the best of luck going forward. Make us proud. I have no doubt that you will. And I leave you with the words of our principal, John Green. Go Porters!
Without further ado, let's do the roll call and award these diplomas. Thanks so much.
Jennifer Claire Lesniak. Sebastian Nicholas Lesnicki.
Muhammad Sultan Abdallah.
Hannah Hisako Ann Lewis.
Lamis Abdullah Abdulrahman.
Roman Peter Lewis.
Mahmoud Amnar Abduder.
Morgan Renee Lacusi.
Damian Daniel Acosta.
Tegan Sue Lilleberg.
Rudolph Joseph Acosta.
Martha Maritza Lira Trujillo.
Anna Bailey Acosta.
Sydney Alice Lackow.
Christopher Dax Udamski.
Ashley Loaiza.
Grace Olivia Edelman.
Gabriel Joel Lopez.
William Anthony Adolph.
Giovanni Alessander Lopez.
Miguel Veronica Aguilar.
Stephen Anthony Lopez.
Rachel Michelle Aiello.
Jonathan Darnell Love Copeland.
Tyler James Albright.
Lillian Jane Lubbers.
Willery Rachel Naranjo.
Alex John Lukasic.
Kimberly Alcala.
Joey Lynn Luxo.
Sandra Aldalpe.
Tashane Nicole Lyles.
And Lee Alexander.
Jacob Carl Lyons.
Nicole Gloria Allen.
Tyler Lewis Lyons.
Peyton Nicole Allen.
Yadiris Mayagenis.
Alexis Marie Almagrer.
Ava Rose Magana.
Kamar Al-Shabani.
Mahmoud Tariq Mahmoud.
Hanan Osama Al-Shuabi.
Daniel Christopher Maka.
Charles Peter Altman.
Natalie Sophia Maka.
Oscar Alvarado.
Liana Ayad Malley.
And Alvarez.
Jacob Ronald Malzone.
Michael Alvarez.
Khalil Abdulrahman Asra.
Jad Mohammed Alwai.
David Constantine Mancini.
Morgan Lachelle Anderson.
Noah James Mandra.
Genevieve Rose Andler.
Daleen Monteca Claros.
Andrich.
Joseph Thomas Manzo.
Gianna May Arbasola.
Aiden Marcinkowitz.
Christina Michelle Aaron.
Benjamin Thomas Markham.
Nathaniel Lee Ariant.
Addison J. Markowitz.
Tofik Suher Asamoah.
David Francis Markusik III.
Ty Benjamin Athos.
Julian Marolda.
Lena Mahmoud Atia.
L. Ainsley Marquardt.
Sarah Mahmoud Atia.
Marissa Claire Mara.
Yesenia Louise Avils.
Ahmed Marwan Meridii.
Matas Aviones.
Rama Marwan Meridii.
Aya Awad.
Razan Marwan Meridi.
Alexis Bahina.
Sean William Marshall.
Janice Bahina.
Donald Jacob Marta.
Aiden Alexander Bailey.
Eddie DeMonte Martin.
Benjamin Glenn Baker.
Anthony Joseph Martinez.
Jeremiah Karen Anton Baker.
Jason Mitchell Martinez.
Jesus Adrian Balbuena Mendoza.
Lillian Angel Martinez.
Danielle Baltrusitis.
Emily Ruby Martinez Liera.
Camille Gregors Banca.
Ahmed Joshua Masood.
Ismari Barajas.
Grayson Douglas Massey.
Robert Kenneth Baranowski.
Nicholas Anthony Mistoris.
Tyler Alex Barlow.
Serena Rose Matlock.
Alexandra Marie Barnes.
Jack Edward Maurer.
Dylan Arthur Barnett.
Alex Joseph Amates.
Brian Giovanni Bariquin.
Julia Bella Mayer.
Ashlyn and Michelle Berry.
Abigail Lauren McCarthy.
Nicholas Mellish Berry.
Jacob Isaiah McLean.
Michael Robert Bartiromo.
Owen Robert McGraw.
Bobby Jean Barlaga.
Megan Elizabeth Metcher.
Maximus Cole Bauer.
Hannah Maria Melendez.
Valerie Renee Baugh.
Allison Ivana Mendoza.
Arla Alondra Becerra.
Julian Trinidad Mendoza.
Dylan Thomas Bageski.
Juan Angel Mendoza Magana.
Logan Joseph Biso.
Josephine Karen Mensick.
Victor Jose Belmontes.
Tristan James Merkel.
Elizabeth Megan Berg.
Angel Marie Meyer.
Thomas Adrian Berkey.
Robert John Myers.
Kylie Ann Besky.
Jacob Jan McCulloch.
Adriano M. Bazares.
Joshua Michael Michalski.
Rocco Anthony Biamonte.
Sarah Anne Marie Micheletto.
Camilla Bicuti.
Delaney Rose Mikowitz.
Eliana Jordan Bailecki.
Anastasia Marie Mychek.
Madison Lynn Blackburn.
Ryan Theodore Meekles.
William Bradley Blankenship.
Carolina McCulick.
Hannah Marie Blazer.
Gage Michael Mikulski.
Carolina Bobeck.
John William Mildice.
Ethan Christian Bokatak.
Abigail Lynn Miller.
Jackson Boknak,
Caden Brody Miller,
Nathan Hart Bombard,
Frederick James Miller,
Santino Brandon Banco,
Hannah Eleanor Miller,
Jonathan Borg,
Jason Bradley Miller,
Morgan Page Bosco,
Reese Morgan Minogue,
Peyton Richard Bowe,
Olivia May Minorini,
Brooke Ann Bowen,
Sophia Christine Mizarevich,
Dylan Nathaniel Bozen,
Armandus Anthony Makis,
DeMonte Brasulis,
Jacob Austin Mormon,
Samantha Gail Bradley,
Joseph William Masashi,
Hannah Elise Brannigan,
Bryson Ray Molk,
Anthony Michael Brescia,
John Nathaniel Montgomery,
Soraya Briseno,
Kavan Deontay Montgomery,
Ariel Julia Broach,
Zavari Elijah Calloway Moore,
Kyle Clifford Brown,
Narmir Day Moore Manning,
Lauren Nicole Brown,
Jack Michael Moran,
Matthew Robert Brozovich,
Juan Jesus Moreno,
Abrina Renee Brunel,
Julian Javier Moreno,
Abigail Helena Buds,
Anthony Allen Morgan,
Francesca Carmen Bukowski,
Fatima Del Carmen Mosqueda,
Gail Burcheri,
Audrey Mugamadu,
Brady Anthony Burdick,
Andrew Bradley Mowry,
Jocelyn Marie Burek,
Emily Ann Elois Mowry,
Leah Eleanor Burian,
Zachary David Mueller,
Jaylee Alyssa Mia Cahu,
Ryan Christopher Murr,
Alex Stanislaw Bailina,
Carlos A. Munoz Flores,
Vincent James Calabrese,
Caitlin Dolores Murphy,
Joseph Thomas Calandrello,
Jeremy David Murray,
Miguel David Calamag,
Ryan Joseph Murray,
Soraya Jonia Beck,
Ethan Ajeri Moringi,
Madeline Page Callahan,
Troy Joseph Mutz,
Brianna Itzel Calvillo,
Ryan Christopher Nance,
Gianna Marie Camardo,
Amir Mazen Nassar,
Joseph Camardo,
James Anthony Nowowski,
Ella Claire Campbell,
Cheyenne Faith Needy,
Judy Alma Campins,
James Thomas Nichols,
Alyssa Lee Natello,
Matthew James Nielsen,
Christopher Robert Canatello,
Melissa Nieto,
Shaw Jane Carlson,
Tyler James Nilsson,
Angelina Sue Carnell,
Cameron Marie Nissen,
Martel Carrillo,
Riley Elizabeth Niven,
Eileen Joanna Casey,
Shane Ryan Nolan,
Fernando Casillas,
Aiden Robert Nolting,
Caitlin Delaney Casello,
Audrey Ray Nante,
Ellen Alexander Castaneda,
Peyton Lee Norton,
Diego Castaneda,
Alexis Noyola,
Carol Castro Martinez,
Jocelyn Nunez,
Seth Matthew Cavett,
Luis Angel Nunez,
Maria Pia Cedillo,
Natalie Nunez,
Christopher Jesse Cervantes,
Chloe Christina O'Connor,
Emma Marcel Chacon,
Ryan Anthony O'Connor,
Daniela Chang,
Nathan Richard Odine,
Michael Fortino Chavez.
Gabia Odinas.
Isabella Josephine Chimino.
Dylan Eugene Oglesby.
Dree Marie Chisholm.
Hannah Rose Ostrander.
Mackenzie Joy Christopher.
Claudia O'Grodney.
Alexandria Grace Crucial.
You're good. Daniel Stephen O'Hagan.
Cameron Justin Chudzik.
Carter Michael Olino.
Christian Tyler Chudzik.
Elizabeth Marie O'Malley.
Alexander Chernovinov.
Patrick John O'Malley.
Marco Antonio Chupica Valencia.
Aba M. O'Meara.
Samuel Sacconi.
Carly Ann Orban.
Madison Ann Semino.
Vanessa Haley Ortega.
Vincent Anthony Sioni.
Andy Benjamin Ortiz Alvier.
Joselle Marie Ciucci.
Kaya Magdalena Osinski.
Ashley Lorraine Claiborne.
Jacob Peter Asobka.
Hunter Jake Close.
Abby Lynn O'Sullivan.
Zachary Scott Carlo.
Jacqueline Catherine Owens.
Katie Therese Caldwelly.
Jasmine Evelyn Owens.
Brian James Collier.
Lizette Margarita Pabon.
Dejan Brandon Collins.
Ricardo Martin Padilla.
Quinn Compton.
Haley Eileen Pagano.
Nicholas Christopher Coniglio.
Juan Page.
Matthew James Connolly.
Robert William Paul.
Giovanni Emmanuel Contreras.
Taylor James.
Monica Corral.
Christian Pecos.
Haley Marie Cousineau.
Grace Ann Palis.
Nathan Michael Cronin.
Matthew James Panos.
Cameron Greg Crew.
Alyssa Carolyn Papish.
Kudzik.
John Benedict Alesna Paradella. Mason Xavier Parker. Angelique Tabavone Pasiak.
Dylan Dean Curry.
Vincent Richard Pasco.
Olivia Catherine Zablacki.
Dev Patronabish.
Lily Marie Daher.
Jacob Joseph Para.
Madeline Frances Dahlberg.
Emily Rose Patterson.
Yana Spacios Delmares.
Ryan Samuel Pavelka.
Jacob James Dankert.
Astrid Isal Pavone.
Bennett Wilson Davidson.
Kristen Ashley Plavleski.
Javon Matthew Davis.
Hannah Sophia Payne.
Avery Allen Davison.
Carter Thomas Peets.
Gerardo Dionda.
Allison Rose Peloso.
Frank Joseph DiLilio.
Emmanuel Luis Pena.
Adrian Delgado Santillan.
Nicholas Maximus Perez.
Alexandra Maria Dominis.
Bella Elise Perry.
Gracie Morgan Demi.
Ava Rose Pesavento.
Diana Lynn Dennison.
Brady Quinn Pfeiffer.
Dominic Thomas DeSantis.
Avery Jean Pierre.
Brianna Lee Devlin.
Sean Patrick Pearson.
Quinn DiGilio.
Victoria Ann Pico.
Victoria B. Dean.
Mariana Carolina Pewin.
Isabella Maria Diorio.
Kira Desiree Pluta.
Naya Josephine Ditter.
Charles Matthew Pluth.
Claudia Monica Dobronsky.
Candace Michelle Porfilio.
Jack Robert Doherty.
Jeremiah Thomas Corey.
Nicholas David Dominici.
Corey Douglas Patempa.
Jack Carson Domino.
Cameron Nicole Pretzel.
Michael James Robert Doneski.
Alexander Michael Purdell.
Colleen McKenna Donnelly.
Anthony Kenneth Prosapio.
Lauren Ann Donnelly.
Allet Marie O'Leary Pryor.
Dale Edward Dugan.
Gabriella Magdalena Pashetpilskin.
Nathaniel Elijah Drong.
Janessa Esmeralda Maria Puga.
Alyssa Lynn Dolney.
Isabel Maria Purpura.
Gracie Michelle Dumball.
Braden Scott Hyget.
Ryan Patrick Dunnigan.
Draven Paul Quante.
Melanie Mia Dunaway.
Alex Thomas Quigley.
Jacob Thomas Duval.
Moasadine Kurishi.
Delaney Grace Dwyer.
Eric Rack.
Edward Jelski.
Juan Manuel Ramos Puentes.
Sandra Jelski.
Salima Fatna Rashid.
Olivia Javishuash.
Hannah Jean Violet Rasmussen.
Isabel Christine Deserny.
Trent Kenneth Rasmussen.
Sophia Matilda Elenardo.
Jariah Belinda Reed.
Ryan Alexander Eaton.
Samantha Haley Reese.
Hannah Lynn Eberly.
Jacob Daniel Reagan.
Marcus Christopher Edenburn.
Kayshawn
Camille Faye Edgar.
Andrew Key.
Ariel Shatania Edwards.
Carl Raycheck.
Chase Tucker Egger.
Richard Joseph Reposh.
Alexander Colin Elgin.
Anthony Omari Rice.
Sarah Mojahed El Risi.
Rocco Lee Ragoni.
Mia Melinda Elliott.
Trey Ringelstein.
Jack Thomas Ellis.
Gabriel Eduardo Reneker.
Kyle Ellison.
Anthony Michael Rivera.
Ryan Faisal El Amatari.
Nicholas Anthony Rivera.
Aiden Michael Engelbrecht.
Hector Rivero.
Michael John Erickson.
Alexander Rodriguez.
Chance Nathan Erickson.
Ethan Carter Rodriguez.
Sophie Lucille Irvin.
Frida Rodriguez.
David Espinosa.
Natalia Grace Rodriguez.
Brian Esquivel.
El Jose Rodriguez.
Alex Estrada.
Jimena Rodriguez.
Anaya Evans.
Yadi Rodriguez.
Cameron Danielle Evans.
Michael Edward Roya.
Devin Joseph Everett.
Mia Roman Perez.
Jamar Brandon Lamont Everett.
Fabiola Marie Rosas.
Genevieve Grace Ewers.
Madison Elizabeth Rose.
Jad Abbas Fakhreddin.
Ethan Robert Rodman.
Joel Flores.
Marie Eileen Ruff.
Benjamin William Crow Fluter.
Xander Ian Ruiz.
Addison Michelle Foster.
Cody Allen Rush.
Gabriela Marie Franco.
Lindsay Peyton Rush.
Anthony Ambrose Francone.
Marcel Ruzek.
Dominic Lawrence Friesick.
Victoria Marie Revel.
Anikia Lachey Simone Shoulders.
Martha Magdalena Rack.
Caroline Sitzlarczyk.
Dylan Michael Sabo.
Isabella Marie Corgi.
All right, we're in.
Soundest Jamil Salah.
Jacob Koss.
Michael Anthony Salerno.
Gianna Maria Cosi.
Giselle Denise Salgado.
Anna Kotlars.
Muhammad Asha Salim.
Zachariah Warren Kozer.
Nicole Marie Sanchez.
Ryan Michael Kratz.
Jonathan Michael Saranga.
Natalia Monica Krawcheck.
Brooke Elise Sarton.
Adrian John Krozel.
Joseph Louis Scaramuzzo.
Mia Ann Kersanik.
Caitlin Faith Scarpa.
Peyton Olivia Kriza.
Catherine Elizabeth Schaefer.
Alyssa Michelle Krizak.
Jacob Camden Schindler.
John Kuncius.
Aiden Tyler Schlomer.
Jackson Adam Kundrat.
Keegan Riley Schmackpepper.
Clara Michelle Kwiatowski.
Andrew Joseph Schmidt.
Jason William Laba.
John James Scholten.
Adam Tadush Labuda.
Abigail Jane Schultz.
Nico Joseph Friesick.
Maeve Donna Scott.
Austin Michael Freehoff.
Caden Matthew Schoolcraft.
Mark Michael Frieselbein.
Hunter Francis Sefcik.
Juliette Renee Friedel.
Nicholas Sova Sem.
Daniel Fudala.
Caitlin Dean Servin.
Joseph Stephen Gabriel.
Mahmoud Farah Shaibi.
Brandon Robert Falat.
Madison Joyce Seymour.
Abigail Christine Falbo.
Dean N. Shema.
William Michael Felber.
Anna Patricia Shaven.
Skylar Nicole Feldman.
Kayla Elizabeth Shea.
Samantha Ann Fellers.
Caden Patrick Shea.
Antonino Michael Ferreira.
Gavin William Sherstad.
Carter Dean Ferrix.
David John Schiffer.
Christian Gabriel Figueroa.
Gabriella Carlene Schaus.
Subas Figueroa.
Aiden John Seward.
Bella Diane Fitch.
Gabrielle Salinskis.
Eric William Fight.
Jerry Albert Semick.
Sean Thomas Flannery.
Riley Lynn Simmons.
Jackson William Fiji.
Jasmine Kea Lenny Simone.
Brandon Christopher Flieger.
Quinn Ryan Simpson.
Nicholas George Floramo.
Sophia Marie Simpson.
Alberto Angel Flores.
Riley Joseph Sawinski.
Nora Grace Kelly Cube.
Owen Kenny Skensos.
Kyle Jacob Kuhn.
Gabriella Skiba.
Alex Brian Robert Kunsis.
Jacob John Skiba.
Alyssa Marie Fiacchiano.
Jacob Simon Skiba.
Michael Austin Gain.
Nicholas Carl Skiba.
Jack William Gallagher.
Zachary Paul Skiba.
Caitlin Elizabeth Gallagher.
Monica Skibicki.
Alicia Marie Garcia.
Neil Evans Skley.
Diego Jesus Garcia.
McKenna Nicole Skochilas.
Ingrid Arlette Garcia.
Anthony George Scoreless.
Jacob Ryan Garcia.
Mason Joseph Scowron.
Michael Anthony Garcia.
Dylan Thomas Slager.
Xavier Alexandro Garcia.
Jonathan Garrett Slezak.
Stephanie Garcia Alvera.
Emily Grace Loda.
Brian Octavio Garcia Serrano.
Nicholas Smallwood.
Emma Renee Garner.
Inara Smith.
Kylie Elise Garrett.
Jacob Alexander Smith.
William Peter Garrett.
Merjana Smith.
Glendon Luis Fabiano Garrido Andres.
Vivica Dayanara Smith.
Jacob Gacianica Bednars.
Akari Jaden Smith Moore.
Jackson Andrew Gauthier.
Emma Elizabeth Soderberg.
Brenna Faye Labus.
Damian John Soka.
Jennifer Nicole Laha.
Caitlin Amanda Soka.
Amber Elizabeth Lamort.
Isabella Francesca Sola.
Noah Jeffrey Lamorez.
Mason James Solorsano.
John Cameron Gavin.
Alyssa Marie Sirocco.
Logan John Gadziak.
Julian Quentin Soto.
Nicholas Anthony George.
Sarah Jane Spatz.
Samuel Thomas Gerches.
Elise Ann Spencer.
Paige Elizabeth Garrettson.
Heather Brooks Spanagle.
Ava Ruth Gibbons.
Timothy William Spoor.
Cecilia Brooke Gilbert.
Peter Joshua Stack.
Sergio Loreno Giovannetti.
Kane Roberts DeCanis.
Philip Joshua Gleaser.
Michael Alex Stravopoulos.
Mila Jakari Glover.
Mackenzie Jacqueline Stevens.
Emma Rose Gocher.
Sydney Morgan Stewart.
Libertad Guadalupe Gomez.
Lillian Rose Staub.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Michael Edward Stonis.
Sarah Phyllis Gorzowski.
Nicholas Vincent Storks.
Susanna Gorgel.
Tristan Ryan Straub.
Easton Allen Gotts.
Jacob James Strickland.
Michael Patrick Grafen.
Jake Christopher Suharabsky.
Mason Daniel Grayman.
Michael John Sullivan.
Mustafa Jeremiah Granger.
Ellie Rose Swanson.
Kenyon J. Green.
Logan Joseph Swa.
Bryn Ann Grice.
Layla Hannah Swice.
Jacob Daniel Griffin.
Angelina Marie Sword.
Gina Marie Griffins.
Damian John Saflarski.
Joseph Michael Grimaldi.
Riley Judith Safran.
Brooke Ann Gritzenbach.
David Smazik.
Noah Michael Gronendahl.
Izad Azme Taha.
Cedar Lynn Groenwald.
Laith Amir Tala.
Alejandra Gutierrez.
Yazan Iyad Taha.
Emerson Jose Gutierrez Andrade.
Jack Thomas Talon.
Dariana Magdalena Guzman.
Patricia Tomaszewskis.
Richard Charles Hagan.
Grace Angelina Tangwe.
Megan Lynn Hammer.
Regina Antonella Tapia.
Isabella Mary Junie Hammond.
Kalia Antonise Tate.
Matthew Gregory Hansel.
Broderick Jeffrey Taylor.
Joseph William Harvey.
Cadence Joe Taylor.
Rayad Hassan.
Courtney Grace Tedesco.
Jashayla Trinity Hayes.
Nyasia Liana Tharp.
Reagan Eileen Hayes.
Nawapan Tawa Tipperot.
Mohammed Malik Hazama.
Jack Matthew Tice.
Maximus Raymond Helis.
Raymond Edwin Thompson.
Graham Joseph Henderson.
Kayla Suzanne Thurner.
Jamie Lynn Herman.
Alyssa Rode Tollard.
Alexander Joseph Hernandez.
Hyatt Peter Timoshek.
Alexis Mariah Hernandez.
Andrew Jacob Topper.
Maya Gabrielle Hernandez.
Isabella Wislava Tor.
Santiago Arturo Hernandez.
Ariana Brisieta Torres.
Blanca Delcy Hernandez Navarro.
Chloe Elizabeth Torres.
Adrian Herrera.
Jeremy Torres Castellanos.
Alonso de Jesus Herrera.
Kamora Nisa Torres.
Isabella Herrera.
Michael Joseph Trehi.
Pablo Antonio Herrera.
Emma Elizabeth Tramatulo.
Evan Herzog.
Cody Tron.
Eric Roger Hilger.
Conrad Franciszek Tribunia.
Danielle Michelina Hitchcock.
Emerson John Tremaine.
Kevin Nicholas Hodges.
Alexa Elizabeth Trower.
Brittany Marie Hofer.
Michael Joseph Tursich.
Lori Ann Hofer.
Nori Christopher Turner.
Joseph Edward Huffericka.
Jesus Roberto Unzueta.
Grace Claire Holly.
Bilal Usaini.
Carmelo LaShawn Holman.
Rosara Valdivia.
Colin Peter Horkin.
Alexander James Vance.
Miranda Victoria Huerta.
Allison Joy Vanderveld.
Quentin Zachary Hunter.
Jessica Elizabeth Vanerka.
Christian Orlando Ibarra.
Samantha Claire Vargo.
Tanya Chase Langheld.
Angelina Marie Velez.
Katie Ann Langheld.
Jet Mitchell Kevin Belligan.
Emily Scott Ignatiak.
Joanna Suge Ventura.
Miriam Imran.
Emma Grace Verdon.
Kayleen Iniguez.
Louis G. Viselli.
Diego Islas.
Yarissa Judith Vila.
Faith Elizabeth Ivy.
Adriana Villa.
Sabrine Hisham Jaber.
Emily Julissa Villabriel.
Gina Ashley Jablonski.
Javier Josiah Villasenor.
Caroline Anna Jakimiak.
Emily Lorelei Vineyard.
Alyssa Lynn Jakoviak.
Lucas Michael Vins.
Kyle Jackson.
Jamie Lynn Bowles.
Julian Jamie.
Ashley Nicole Vandra.
Hi, Jack. Jack Thomas Jambros.
Elise Catherine Vroom.
Carolina Janik.
Robert Andrew Vukobradovich.
Geraldine Jasso.
Morgan Elizabeth Walzak.
Raul Donovan Reregu.
Cassandra Lynn Valvogel.
Jenna Johar.
Claudia Vacos.
Gabriella Jedras.
Michael David Waterloo.
Kamaya Veronica Xavier Jefferson.
Kelly Estelle Watkins.
Cody Kevin Jensen.
Kylie Addison Watson.
Benjamin Harrison Carabao.
Lauren Ashley Wadawa.
Raymond Walter Jesse.
Natalie Rose Watsky.
Helen Elaine Gilek.
Aiden Christopher Weber.
Danielle Maxwell Jimenez.
Andrew Leonard Webster.
Alexander Nicholas Johnson.
Jeremy Ryan Weinstein.
Christopher Edward Johnson.
Jocelyn May Welch.
Matthew Ryan Johnson.
Michael James Welcome.
Kylie Brianne Johnson Jimenez.
Elijah Justice Wellman.
Deshanti Patricia Jones.
Tyler Joseph Wells.
Iana Marie Michelle Jones.
Chloe Elizabeth Workow.
Van Michael Youngin.
Jada Nia Westmoreland.
Jersey Elise Joniak.
Madison Rose Wibberall.
Angela Josephowski.
Gabrielle Jean Wilczek.
Jake Riley Judd.
Grace Olivia Wilczek.
Ava Teresa Judge.
Nicholas Charles Wilkie.
Evan Michael Judge.
Colin Samuel Williams.
Miranda Elizabeth Judge.
Travail Hashim Williams.
Grace Lauren Jurgens.
Carlin Elizabeth Mary Willis.
Joseph James Jewers.
Catherine Noreen Winters.
Daniel Jerkowski.
Adam Worth.
Alexandra Christina Jursic.
Patrick Worth.
Oliver Matthew Kasirek.
Nathan Julian Wiseman.
Matthew Joseph Kamowitz.
Abigail Rose Wolf.
Justina Maria Kalita.
Dominic David Williams.
Logan Mitchell Kominski.
Nakaria Shantil Williams.
John Anthony Camper.
Rachel Williams.
Cecilia Therese Kane.
Colin Christopher Walcott.
Robert Adam Carbars.
Jonathan Charles Dean Walcott.
Troy Dimitrios Karunsos.
Callie Mae Wood.
Alexa Christina Katauskis.
Nicholas Carlin Wood.
Madison Marie Kiesling.
Zachary Wayne Woosley.
Declan John Kelly.
Alexis Raquel Rona.
Grace Elizabeth Kelly.
Matheus Robert Rona.
Hannah Reese Kelly.
Isaac Caden Winsma.
Kenneth Larry Kelty.
Andrew Michael Wiseosen.
Ryan David Kelty.
Madeline Grace Yaling.
Riley Lynn Kempa.
Jacob Kenneth Young.
Maya Isabel Kenzior.
Madison Renee Young.
James Michael Kerrigan.
Reem Eunice.
Mohanad Khalil.
Paige Louise Zakovich.
Yizin Katab.
Morgan Page Zach.
John Michael Kolchinsky.
Orlando Zamudio.
Dennis Morgan Kiley.
Veronica Martha Zapatsny.
Patricia Kilajanati.
Giovanni Issei Zaragoza.
Emily Kim.
Emily Zavala.
Azaria Jaden King.
Yesenia Angel Zavala.
Emma Diana King.
Kaylin Sophia Zaglin.
Jason Gabriel King.
Kylie Ann Zimmerman.
Lauren Elizabeth Kinney.
Carter Jacob Zimney.
Jack Dawson Kirby.
Vincent Robert Zizzo.
Kirsten Nicole Kluseger.
Brooke Joanne Smookie.
Christopher Jean Contos.
Victoria Nicole Zulp.
Cassandra Ella Contos.
Kira Lee Zurich.
Thomas Michael Lara.
Jonah Raymond Zwitt.
Jessica Sarah Larson.
Besnick Shupai.
Tina Mae Larson.
Michael Richard Micaiah Klimek.
Sophia Marie Latuca.
Darla Rose Knack.
Madeline Renee Lav.
Tegan Faith Napick.
Camille Lecavicius.
Emma Claire Kosanda.
Danielle Grace Leonardi.
Robert Paul Copel.
Skylar Paige Leone.
Zachary Nathan Kofira.
Zachariah Tyler Hojanaki.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Collada.
Jenna Mercedes Benavides.
Matthew Lucas Kolasic.
Jacob Gabriel Alvarez.
Tyler Michael Koloje.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be the first person to present to you Lockport Township High School graduates of the class of 2023. May all of you go forth to do your very best as your future now awaits you on this day of June 3rd, 2023. Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2023 at Lockport Township High School, District 205. Graduates, you can now move your tassels from right to left. Parents and guests, please remain seated until the recessional is complete. We conclude today's ceremony with the playing of the Loyalty by the LTHS Band. Junior Marshals, please lead our recessional. Thank you and congratulations.